Hope you are doing amazing. Good morning, good afternoon. Hope you are doing amazing. Hope you are doing amazing. Hope you are doing fine. How are you doing? This is Roses of our TV, and today I want us to discuss a very sensitive topic. As in, it's very sensitive because so many people don't know about it, and so many people take it for granted. You get? So many people take it for granted. So many people don't know about it. Why some that know about it actually take it for granted, not knowing that it has destroyed so many people and it still destroys society. Okay, like we talk, we look, we always want to make sure that we are happy. We always want to make sure. Oh, but look, thank you so much, Sisewa. Thank you so very much. Wow, these are strange names. Thank you so very much for coming. Please don't forget to thumbs up for the host if you think you like what we are doing. Please don't forget to thumbs up for the host. How are you doing? Today I want us, Jason Dio, thank you. King Charlotte, thank you so very much, guys. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. Please let the thumbs up increase. So today I want us to talk about signs. I want to share signs that when you see in your child, you will know that this child needs your attention, that this child is depressed, that this child needs your attention, your time and attention. These are the signs we need to discuss today, and so many mothers are going to add their own contribution. So it's going to be a very interactive session by God's grace. It's going to be a very interactive session with you guys. Please, I will beg you to try and share your opinion. Let me welcome some people. We are not hearing you very well. You are not hearing me. Oh God, you're not hearing me. Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me now? This is going to be another one again. Are you hearing me? If you're hearing me, say yes. That means nobody is hearing me or what? Is no one hearing me? Okay, you are hearing me now. A bit loud, please. Mama mia, that is. I'm fine, peace generation. Thank you so very much for coming, sis. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Are you hearing me now? I bet this phone don't just fuck up. Oh. Is this phone even having problem? That people are complaining of? Or maybe the phone they agree hear word in the evening. God help. Thank you. Holy Fullness TV. Thank you so very much. I don't take your coming for granted, guys. Thumbs up. I have 8 million amazing people in the house, and I'm having 6 thumbs up. Please thumbs up for me if you don't mind. Thank you so very much. So today, as I said earlier, and as you saw by the title, it's we want to discuss how the signs that you would see in a child, and you know that this child is depressed, or this child is about being depressed. What do you think are the signs? Like, let me start by saying, parents always, you can buy the most expensive things that you can afford in this life for your child, but if you don't pay attention to that child, if you don't pay attention to your children when you should pay attention to them, my darling, that billions that you are busy looking for will be a waste. And that's why I keep begging God to give me that grace to pay much attention to my children. Because most parents of this generation, what we lack is that time is that time that we need to interact with our kids. But during that time that we are to interact with our kids, We are busy chasing money. We are busy doing nothing, busy doing things that are not even that 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 can perish. But the things that cannot perish are the ones that we take for granted. Which one of them is paying much attention to your own children? Those are your resources. Those are your investments. Let me welcome some people. Uh, Pinky John, thanks for coming. Evelyn Chidera, thank you so much for coming. Um, Jennifer Gold, thank you for coming. Jen Studio, visit me, I will return. Thank you so much. Hello, Rose Brilliant. Thank you so very much. My thumbs up is not increasing, and I don't know why the numbers are not increasing like that too. Thank you so very much for coming. Hope you guys are hearing me now. I just wish everybody can hear me, and I just wish that this video can get to some people, because we specialize on talking about how we are to how we are going to be happy, how our husband is going to be happy, how this one is going to be happy, how that one is going to be happy. But are we thinking of these poor kids that we bring into this world? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Blessed Chidera. And it's how you doing too? How are you doing? I wonder why the numbers keep going down. Thumbs up, not as in, well, it's well, it's well, it's well. So, guys, I don't know if you are hearing me. Hope you are hearing me. I just want to be sure so that I will not just be ranting to myself alone. Are you hearing me? Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Are you hearing me? Okay, since you heard about the Thompson, that means you guys are hearing me. So we don't even when you don't pay attention to these kids, you don't even know what they want. You don't even know what they are up to. You don't even know what is bothering them. All you see is you provide them with food, you provide them with clothing, you provide them with all the physical materials that you can provide. And in most cases, you provide those things because you don't want people to say you are not taking care of them, not because of the motion of that person, of the child. And that's why so many children today are depressed, but the parents are yet to know that some of their children are depressed. You think it's only adults that go into depression? No, my darling, children also go into depression, because whereby you are so occupied that you don't even have much time to stay at home for like 1 hour. You don't even have much time. You don't even have a day off in your life. You don't even have time to even tell them, my darling, what is up with you? No. All you do is, oh my darling, I'm working hard for your future. I'm working for which future? You are working hard for the future that you are destroying by yourself. You think by sending your kids to the most expensive school in this life, doing this, doing that, that is the only thing you can do for them that is beneficial. No. Guys, what is happening? I have 10 million amazing people in the house, and in fact, I have 7 people because I'm here watching myself with 3. That means I have 7 people in the house. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not somehow? It's well anyway. It's well. At least you do to others what you want others to do to you. And I believe that most of us here, we preach, preach, preach. So if you don't do what is right, it's left for you and your conscience. It's not even left for you and anybody. It's just left for you and your conscience. So let me just continue what I'm saying. Let me just continue what I'm saying. So as I was saying, pay attention to your kids to know when they need your attention for real. Know when they just want you around them. Know when those questions that they are asking you, they wish you give them the answer to avoid um some kind of things that thing might cause tomorrow. You get? Know the questions that when your child asks you, you dictate that. is like something is going on. Let me even sit down and gist with these children and know what's up with them. You don't, if money, like even adults, even adults, most times, even adults, most times your fulfillment don't come from the things that you can afford, or the Kate Bats, thank you so very much for coming. I don't take it for granted. Thanks for the amazing thumbs up. Thank you so very much for coming. Thank you so much. So you think, you don't, you as an adult being an adult, you know that even if you can afford all the luxury in this life, that is not the true source of your happiness. It can never be. It is not, and can never be. You understand? Because you will keep wanting more luxury, more luxury. If you might think that, oh, those toys I buy for these children are enough for them. El Denare, thank you so very much, sis. Thank you so very much. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Anybody that come late to my LS, I'm coming late to your LS too. I'm taking record of everything. Enough of this cheating is not good at all. His heart's broken. I will come early to your own. Yes, I am live and I'm saying it. I don't care anymore. I will come early to your own, and you will come 12 minutes after 7 to my own. Is it good? Is it good? So, as I was saying, let me just go back to what I was saying. As I was saying, always pay attention to your own children. Know when they need your attention. Know when they just want you to play with them. Know when they want you to answer some questions. Like, so many times your kids need your attention to interact with you, but you feel that you are too busy, that you want money, that you are providing for them, you are doing all those kind of a thing, you are doing all this kind of, don't, you don't even know, that, yes. So I'm very serious. I'm very soon, like my next this thing, I can't be going to somebody's house with two, and the person will come with one on my own, and the person sef will even come late. Next week I'm writing name, as you come, I write name and I write the time that you came, and I will be doing like that too. Nobody might take the bad this thing. It's not good at all. Look at it. How many people? It's not good at all, and I'm here with three. It's not just good at all. It's not just good at all. So as I was saying, it's good, no matter, but we need to complete the 1 hour before going out. Okay, I hear you. So as I was saying, no matter what you are facing, no matter how the hustle is it with you, no matter how much time you don't have, even if you don't have for yourself, for your old age sake, for your future sake, always create time for your own children. They are the highest investment that you can ever have in this life. Like the story now that Vicky Great just narrated, the story that she just narrated, that story. Yes, thank you so very much, Kwa. Thank you so very much, sis. I don't take it for granted. She narrated that story, and it's so painful. And maybe, I'm not saying that the mother did a bad job. I know. Don't forget everybody have dropped theirs. So don't worry. Next time, I said I'm coming here with my book. The thing is so bad. It's so bad. Next time I'm coming back with my book. Anytime the person come, I will write the person and I will write the time. No, now somebody can't just be free. I will be here making sure that I go to somebody's house very, very on time, and somebody will come to my own around 15 minutes late or 20 minutes late. It's not good now. Donare, thank you so very much, sis. Thank you so very much. So as I was saying, like, I have 17 people here with 15 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. So as I was saying, Most children, even in this our recent generation, this our so-called modernized world, that everybody are busy looking for money, like myself, I myself inclusive, we are all busy looking for money, but the vital things that we need to attend to, which are our kids, we find it very difficult to attend to them. You get, we find it very difficult to attend to them. And is, to me, if you ask me, that that alone is very, very disturbing. That alone is very, very disturbing. Because when your kids are depressed and you don't have their time, you will not know that they are depressed. Nothing will make you know, and before you know it, things things have gone out of hand. They will not even stay home again. They will do things the way they like because they no longer believe in you. You understand? And some can even lead them to 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 so many things, which before you will even realize that this child is no longer with you emotionally or spiritually. It will be too late for you, because when that child needed that attention, you were too busy. Like you see a mother now, I do it at times. As I'm talking, I'm also talking to myself. Like my child, my son might come now, mommy, this one. I'll say, oh, I'm busy, I'm busy. Let's talk later. The child will just say, and go. You understand? And you would see, and to me, our times I'll say, I better carry your wahala go, Joe, and I will feel relieved. But at times I will pinch myself and I will say to myself, this thing that you are doing now, are you fooling yourself or are you actually free? Because if you attend to that child, you will know what actually he want to talk to you about, what actually he or she is bothered about, what actually is disturbing he or she. You know, like a woman that the husband cheats on. eh if your husband cheats on you, no matter the kind of luxury that your husband provides for you, you are not a happy woman. No matter how hard you want to try, no matter how you preach to the world and deceive yourself, inside you, you know you are not a happy woman. So also is it to a child. No matter the kind of luxury that you buy for that child, no matter the kind of anything that you buy to that child, if you don't pay attention to the child, if you don't give that child listening ear, if you don't give that child listening ear, that child is not a happy child. Carry out this research. Carry out this research. Just sit your children down, whether they are young, whether they just sit them down and tell them to freely talk to you and tell you things about themselves. See, that you want to know some things about them. You will see how happy they are to share their moment, their sad and their happy moments with you. Yes, that is how good it is to pay attention to your children. And when you do that, you even find out the kind of friends that they keep. You get, the kind of friends that they keep matters a lot. The kind of friends that they keep, the it, when you are so close to your children, when you are so close to your children, they are so confident in you, telling you things telling you things that they can tell no one, pouring their hearts with you. And when you give them that privilege of always pouring their hearts with you, of always sharing things with you, of always being confident in you, take it or leave it. Those children will be very free, and you will now know their next step. You will now know who their friends are. You will now know why they choose that person as their friend. So many people, even so many children, even their teachers in school had made them to be depressed. Maybe their teacher always see the bad side of them. Maybe their teacher have even cancelled them in their mind and believe that this child nothing good will come out of him. And when the teacher is teaching, the teacher no longer pay attention to him or her, that is your child. The teacher now look at him or her that she's a donor. Welcome back, beautiful Becky. Thanks for coming. Thanks so much for coming. So, as I was saying, the teacher have, there is some teacher that they don't believe that different children have different learning process. Different children have different learning process. Some can understand really quick. Some takes time. Some need to be to as in some children need make them explain to them very well. We all have our own level of reasoning and our own level of understanding things. Some understand faster. You understand? So whereby this child have this challenge of not understanding fast, the teacher will now call this child a good for nothing, placing the child one corner. Whereby she's teaching the rest of the children, she will not have enough time to even teach this child what the child needs to know, because deep down her she have believed that this child is not good for anything, that this child can can't just understand anything. So it's better she don't teach, she don't waste her time teaching him. So which might even make this child to do what? To be depressed. At times when your kid tell you, mommy, I'm not going to school, no matter how in haste you are, sit that child down, ask him or her, why don't you want to go to school? Yes. Why don't you want to go to school? Like, okay, let me just use this message, just seeing a case as a case study. This little case that they had, let's just say, and the class teacher. So this message just as the and the class teacher, the welcome back Fifi Rich. So this message just seen and the class teacher had issue because the child, she went to the daughter's school to go and take the child after closure. So meeting the child was busy crying, and she was like, "Why are you crying, Purity? Why are you crying?" And Purity was like, "Mommy, can you change school for me?" And the mommy was like, "Why do you want to change school? But this school is okay for you." She now said, "No, mommy, I want to change to a new school. That my teacher don't like me." And this child was crying. You get it? If this mother did not listen to the child, probably this child will just be depressed, and who know how long she have nurtured this in her heart before she voiced it out. You see why it is very, very important, no matter what. The same way you want your husband to pay attention to you, that is the same way your children want you to pay attention to them. That is the same way your children want you to pay attention with them. The same way you want your husband to sit with you and be gisting with you, the same way your children want you and your husband to sit with you and be gisting with you. Yes, always reading Bible with your kids is very, very good. But at times, read other articles apart from Bible with them too. Mm-hmm. Teach them things about their environment and teach them about things about the Word of God. These two works together. Allow them to explore. Yes, allow them to combine and do anything they want, and you correct them with that. Don't allow your child to be depressed right in your presence. Adults go into depression. Children also go into depression. Some children are even depressed today because the mother has actually turned them to house help. They will now feel, is my own world different? Is my own world different? And being a child, they will understand it the way they want to understand it. With their own, maybe like here now, like in Western world, when they go to school, their teacher always asks them, what do you normally do at home? Like you prepare your breakfast, what do you normally do? All those kind, what happened, all those kind of a thing. You get? So whereby the rest of the pupils keep saying they do this, they do this, they do that, they do that, they do this, they do this, and whereby maybe that particular child, or the whole work in the house is every child should be taught how to do one or two house chores, but not you over laboring the child. Like this my owner, he must know how to do everything. No, you must know how to do every particular thing, whether he's a boy or whether he's a girl. They must know how to do every particular thing in this house. But that does not mean that I will now shoulder all the house chores to them. Then I will now sit down and relax. No. You understand? And when you beat, like me, I used to beat very well. But when I beat my child, at times you will see then they will be angry somehow. Like, is this woman actually my mom or something like that? You understand? And that's why you need to do all those things with caution. And how will you know that you have crossed some line? You only know that you have crossed some line when you sit and interact with that child. If your child interacts with you, your child will always tell you when you offend them. And don't be too big to say sorry to your children. Don't be too big. Some parents can never. When they offend their children, that is when they will remember, I am the one that pays your school fees. I am the one that paid your hospital bill. I'm the one that feed you. I'm the one that before uncle, not you carry and come word. Are you? Is that not your duty to do those things? You get what I'm saying? So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that when you do things in moderate, always pay these children attention. They are the highest resources you can ever acquire. They are the highest investments that you can ever acquire. Yes. And they are the one that carries your reputation. And they are the ones that carry your reputation. I need suggestion, guys. I still need suggestion. I need suggestions too. I need suggestions too. They are the one that actually carries your legacy. They carries your. That's why you see there is this church. I'm not a fan. Yes, so I let me just say it. But there is this particular region people that I like. Catholics are amazing. Churches are amazing. Every church are amazing. But there is this particular church, this church, Jehovah Witness. There is one thing that I love about them. There is one thing I love about them. We have every good and bad egg in every church, but there is one thing I love about the witnesses. There is one particular thing I love about them. One is, you see, the love that they do share. Other churches show love. I'm a Catholic and I'm a very, very proud Catholic. And we show love, yes. But there is this kind of um, this thing that the witness have among themselves that I love so much. And you see them from child, like Muslims now. Once they don't born pikin man, as they born, they don't wear them hijab. If you like, make you no go school, make you no sabi write A for apple, but you must know how to read man character and all those kind of a thing, making them to believe in whatsoever they believe. Beautiful topic is not a suggestion. I need suggestion, guys. I need suggestion. I need suggestion. I need suggestion. They go say no zoom some your wahala too much. Make una no vex. I need suggestion. I need suggestion. It's good to be active on one start. It's not good to just stay and be watching the person. So as as I was saying, you find out that these witnesses, this Jehovah Witness, no matter what, from that tender stage, they love going to evangelism with the children, learning. Like I have one witness that time. He has even read the Bible, Genesis to Revelation, 3 times, as of when I'm talking about. You understand? And I believe he might have read it again by now. You get what I'm saying? So, so these people, they make sure that they, right from beginning, they create out a lot of time, carrying their children along with them in the work of, in preaching, in the love that they share. If you see a real, well, if you see the way they do their things, as in, you will see that you actually owe your children and yourself so many things, because they preach those gospel, they still have time. Most witnesses that I know, most Jehovah Witnesses that I know, oh, mommy boys, welcome, sweet sis. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you so very much. Thanks for that amazing thumbs up. Thank you for always supporting me, even when I don't merit it. Thank you so very much, honey. Thank you. So, as I was saying, you find out that most witnesses, in fact, most witnesses that I have met, most of them have more than two handwork. They have more than two handworks. They have what they all of them they have handwork, because even in their thank you so very much. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. Because even in their organization, they teach them not just the word of God, but what will also make them to survive in the outside world. That is where I'm coming to now. You see, when you are teaching your kids, in this hour, this thing, most people we preach with, when you are teaching your kids about the things of God, also teach them about the things of the world. uh Also teach them about the things of the world, because they are surely going outside the world. Then when they go outside the world, they will now bring out what you have teach them, the way of God that you have teach them, and that is what makes them to be different from other people and other children. You get what I'm saying? Always make out time, no matter how your tight schedule is. Always make sure you don't take these children for granted. Always make sure you treat them the same way you want them to treat you at old age, if God grants you old age. Always treat them the same way you look at other people's children and you say, wow, wow. Treat them, teach them how to live that life that you want people tomorrow to envy your kids for, and say, my children, I want you to imitate this person. Don't choose friends for your kids, but know the reason why they choose their friend. Know the reason why they choose their friend. Don't choose friend for them, but just know the reason why they choose friend. Because so many things are going on everywhere in the world right now. You understand? Just know why they choose that friend. Don't always be too harsh for your children. Oh, if you do this, I will belanga you. I will belanga you. I will. Mm-mm. At times, sit down and ask them, why are you doing this? Why do you want to do this? Do you really want to do it? Tell them, ask them, tell them that, you see, if you're holding this knife, yes, knife is good. You understand? But when you use this knife and cut yourself, it will be very painful. And by then, you will land to the hospital. And there's a way you cut yourself that might even lead to your death. These are the things you need to teach them. That's why even God himself, that is the mighty creator, gave every woman being in this world the privilege to make choices. Even while even when he created Adam, he gave Adam choice, as in he allowed Adam to make choice. He allowed Adam to name animals as it is written. He allowed Adam to choose the fruits that he wants to eat from. You understand? Because as the Bible wrote, that the fruit of good, there are many fruits there. You understand? But God said, Adam, don't eat this one. But he did not say, Adam, I will blind your eye, or I will put nail there so that when you want to go there to choke. No. Your conscience actually tells you when you are doing bad and when you are doing good. And that is why when Adam disobeyed God, Adam know immediately that he disobeyed God, because that his guilty conscience now come to him and tell him, Adam, what you have done is wrong. And that is why the Bible recorded that Adam now realized that he was naked. You get the point? So when you are not treating your kids fine, inside you, you know very well that you are not treating them fine. You know very well that you are not paying these children attention. You know very well that this common YouTube that you are even doing, that even the money has not started coming, but it will come tomorrow, is taking most of our time to even perform our parental duties to our kids. At the end of the day, we keep asking ourselves, this attention that I deprive my kids, does it really worth it? You get? So what am I saying in essence? No matter how busy we are, yes, in this world now that we are in, it's not easy for anyone. It's not easy for anyone. Some people will say, it's only a lazy man that is romantic. No, no, it's about your maturity and your ability to manage your time and your resources. That is it. Let me welcome some people. Chineye, thank you so very much. Chineye Onyechega, thank you so very much, sis. Thanks for that amazing thumbs up. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so very much. God bless you for coming. God bless you so very much. I need suggestions too, because there is nobody that knows everything in this life. It's not possible. Me that is even talking, as I'm talking, is coming to my head, and I'm still teaching myself. You understand? But I'm just sharing it so that we mothers, we know that these kids are our future, they are our present, and we need to give them every time that we want, because there will be a time that we even want these children to be around us, and they will be too busy to be around us, and then they are giving back to the society what we have given to them. You get it? And then they are giving back to the society. So you now start wondering, can they take care of themselves? Can they take care of themselves? Can I even leave this child on his or her own? You get? Some children are very eager to leave their home. They will say, because they feel their parents are maltreating, not knowing that their parents are teaching them the right path of life. And that is why I said earlier before, when you are teaching your kids the God version, you understand? If Jesus did not know the things, did not read about what is happening in the world, if God did not want Jesus to experience what is happening in the world, Jesus could have not reincarnated through Virgin Mary as the Bible recorded. He reincarnated and he became man, and he passed through what me and you, we are passing through today. Thank you so much, Evans. Thanks for coming, bro. Thank you. He passed through everything that me and you, we are passing through today. And even when, the same way that we Christians, we that call ourselves Christians, are um very easy. You know, we find it very easy. Hope you all are having a great time here. Thanks. I don't know, maybe they should answer. So, if we Christians, we find pleasure in judging people, in judging people's action. We find pleasure in looking for. That's why you see, when, like Rose Uzomana, I might make video. The video, maybe most people do, but once you say, hey, Rose Uzoma TV, this one happened to her, you will see people people will like to go and watch it because they because they believe, because negative gists, people's downfall are the ones that people love celebrating. It's not as if they are celebrating, just that we love gist. Oh, my sweet wifey, my sweet wifey like no other. Thank you so very much, honey. Thank you for coming. Thank you, my chef. Thank you so very much. I'm so glad seeing you here today. Thank you for your endless support. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so very, 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 very much. How are you doing? How is my brother? How is my daughter? Hope everybody is very fine. Hope everybody is fine. So, as I was saying, Jesus came into the world through, as in to experience all these things we are experiencing. You understand? Where am I driving at? I'm driving at that you teach your child the things of God, and also teach him things about the world, because it's the things of God that you teach him, the fear of God that you teach him, that is going to showcase to the world. You understand? So Jesus reincarnated through Virgin Mary, as the Bible as the Bible wrote. You get the point. So when he came into the world, as most Christians could judge, like I could judge anybody, like I could see anybody that is wearing mini skirt, I could see anybody that is smoking, and tag the person, that this person, that, and give the person tickets to hellfire immediately, and condemn the person inside my heart, and even talk ill about the person. No, what did Jesus do in his own time? Because he knows that there is forgiveness, and there is so many things in the word of God. What he did, he now apply that God own, that if you know, like when Mary Magdalene was brought to him, he did not just see the evil side of Mary Magdalene. What he looked beyond that earthly, and applied the godly wisdom. And that is why he asked them that, if you know that you have not sinned, be the first to stone. Be the first. Oh, precious. Oh, my wifey. Thanks so much for sharing me out. Oh, God. My wifey like no other. Thanks for sharing this stream out. I always love you. Thank you so much, my darling wife. Thank you so very much. I don't take it for granted. So that is why I said, when you are teaching your children the things of God, also teach them the things of the world, so that when they face the things of the world, they will apply that godly knowledge that you have teach them. You understand? So where am I driving at? Always, no matter what you can give to your children, if you like, go buy private jets for your 2 years old child. Tomorrow another pattern of private jet will come out, and that child will want another new pattern of private jet. But any attention, any knowledge that you impart on them as they are growing up, they can never, even the Bible even said it, they can never depart from it. That you should teach a child the way the child should grow, that when the child grows, he or she will never depart from it. And the Bible also said, spare the rod and spoil the child. You get? So many of us will say, oh, Pinky Johnson, thanks so much, sis, for sharing the video. And let me even read some comments. Oh, those people are the people from the dark side. You see, at times you don't do it, you don't even know when doing it. Woman being, including me, we are easy to judge people. But can we, if possible, if we all can easily think beyond judging people and always ask why. There is always a why in every action of everybody. Anybody that does anything in this life has their why. Their reason might be positive or negative, but it's a reason. You understand? You might see the reason as a negative reason, but them see it as a positive reason. That they want to do it, that's why they do it. You get? And that's why when your child is growing up, when your child is still tender, if you know everything that you can put on, if you know all the minute all the ingredients, all the time that you can give to that child, give it to the child. Take them out, play with them, joke with them. Some people will say, if I play with them, he go see me finish. Are you all right? That is your product. If you're not free with them, is it me that you're going to be free with? Since these children down, no matter how tight your schedule is, that is why even most workplace in this Europe, they have day off, because they want you to stay with your family, to unite with your family. And you see, especially female children, most female children are, especially in this kind of world that we are now, children should know that parents should know that time have passed, that they will say, this work is for men. Men, my boys' children, no, go to the parlor, look at remote, go and watch TV. Watch TV, don't worry, females, oh yeah, come and join me in the kitchen. That time don't pass. So let everybody do equal work, because most marriage are crushing today because nobody wants to endure anything again like endurance. They want the rights to be 50-50. And since you see the society is changing, change your parental orientation. This decade, does it even exist? Just change your parental your parental guide. Sometimes I'm always, oh, thank you so much. Always at the bank. Oh God, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. All they want to hear is bad news. No, but it is common with everybody. Everybody is common with most people, if not everybody, because everybody wants to know what is cooking, what is going on. That's why, what is going on, what is actually going on, all those kind of a thing. That is it. We are fine there, and you want to. I'm fine, sis. I'm fine. I'm fine. True talkers. Thank you. Amy, thank you so very much. Every luck is okay. So that is it. That is it. Know that no matter what you do, no matter what you do, the best thing that you can do in your child life is giving them time, attention. Discuss with them, play with them. Watch cartoons with them. You know that the little time that at times, so this phone of a thing is like there is something attached to this phone. I don't know. You be busy or doing nothing. At the end of the day, you just calculate your life. You did not even achieve anything. Just pressing phone. Just pressing phone. At times, when I just say I rebuke you, the spirit of this addition of phone, I just keep this phone one side, and sit down and start watching cartoon with my children. Hey, that time the cartoon dey sweet separate. As in the way they will be running around, they will now come close to me, they will sit on my body, they will say, hey mommy, they will even want me to even start the action, and I will like, oh, this one is going to do this one. They will laugh. I will be like, wow. You see that even if I buy them gold, they will still spoil the gold, but that particular moment that I share with them, even till their old age, they might still remember it, because I still remember some things that my grandfather used to do that time that we are small, that we used to come home for holidays. You get the point. My grandmother is dead today, but I cannot stay a day without reciting some kind of words that she used to say when she's alive. You understand? Like sometimes now I might feel like maybe maybe they will say somebody is sick. Maybe inside my heart I might be thinking, wait till they see this one. One mind will now come to me again and remind me that my grandma warned me that you can use anything to laugh anybody in this life, but you see good health, you see prosperity. Me. You see good life, as in health, you see prosperity, you see childbearing, as in childbearing children, you see meshuza, daddy, meshuza kawaga kudadi, no, cha 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 cha, beside. Sorry, guys. So you see these things that you should never, that these things you have it not because you have rights, or you have rights, or is your right to have those things, that those things is the only thing that God can give you, that even if you like have all the whole money in this life, eh, it's not assurance that you must see the next day. May choose a child, bye bye. Even if you have all the whole money in this life, it's not an assurance that you will sleep and wake up. Even if you have all the money in this life, it's not assurance that you must bear a child, that you must give birth to a child. Even if you have all the money that you have in this world, even if, as in, even if you work hard, no matter how hard you work, eh, it's not by your power that you become rich or you become successful. You get it? Success is just a grade from God of Creator. If you say it's because of your working hard, there are thousands of people that work harder than you, and they are still very, very poor. You get it? So that is why it's good to keep reciting some things in the brain of our children. You get it? That's why it's very, very good to keep reciting it. Keep reciting it at times in their brains, so that when they are growing, like there is this collaboration that I did with Omax Lifestyle. They were like, the topic is like, why choose between parents, mom or dad, why choose between them. You understand? And one lady, Ginger, that she is also an invited guest like I was. So the lady was like saying that when she was little, that she was so close to the dad, that she was even praying to marry the dad, that if she see the dad with the mom, that she used to be angry, she will say, no, my dad, you, that her dad gave her all the attention she needed, that her dad made sure that, that her dad prepared her for the outside world. So when she now get to the university, when she was on her own, she was just reciting everything that her dad has taught her. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much, Zanari. Thank you so much, love. Thank you so much, sis. I don't take it for granted. So that if she wants to do some things at times, she will remember that the dad always tell her that whatever you do outside, you are representing me. So you either represent me negatively or positively. And I know and I will be so disappointed if you give the world what I did not give you. And she said, just I tapped this thing that day, and to tell you the fact, I adjusted in some things. You get it? I adjusted in some things. As in, she was like saying it that the dad always tell her, as in like is something that the dad always tell her, that know that you are presenting me, you are representing me to the outside world. Whatever you give to the outside world is my own definition. That's why I see that's why if I see some men that believe that the children and their mother should be the one that will just discuss about themselves, that they don't have any part to play in child upbringing, I will just laugh. You understand? God that created man and woman and made them to come together as husband and wife and made them partners over themselves, actually knows that there is this thing that the woman is not capable of, that the man is capable of. That is why we all have our own bad side. We all have our own bad side. Everybody is working on their own. So let me go back to what I was saying. What am I saying? Make your family a very comfortable, make the atmosphere of your family, beke no be my language, but make una manage am as I dey buka the thing. Make your family, make your family to be a family that your kids, your children will be able to express themselves. Not you come into the family, is that you are beating, or your husband is beating, or as in the children are very scared to even talk in their own parents' house. Some houses are like that. Because the man comes in and feel that a man is not supposed to sit with the children and talk. You get? And the woman now feel that the man should allow the children to be expressing themselves, and then they become a conflict. And who suffers it more? The kids. But when you allow your children to be free, free in the family, free to air their view, you understand? At times when you are even doing your family meeting, involve them. There is nothing like children these days. Your kids at times even have, they have even gone far in knowledge, more than what you can ever think. Stop belittling them. Always ask these children questions. Always ask them questions. Do you know that even that your brother, or that your husband brother, or that your cousin, or even your elder son or your elder brother might be doing something that is of negative impact to his sibling, or to his niece, or to his nephew, or somebody even inside the family? Even your husband might be doing something negative, even your wife might be doing, because the word don cook maroti. So many women are scared to even leave their children in the care of their husband. So many husbands are even looking at the woman, if you hope this woman never learn bad thing. The word don jabari. You understand? So make sure you have that, you create that atmosphere for your children to always express themselves. Make sure at times you even call them separately if you have plenty of them, and ask them what they think about your family. And this thing will even help to even know what the children have in mind. To even know what the children have in mind. Because in their school, some kind of question might be asked. And what is going on at home? What is actually going on? If you are wise enough to always ask them, it will make you to know what to expect him to tell his or her teacher at school. You understand? Your children might be depressed because of the attitude the husband and the wife are playing within themselves. Like they will say in any divorce home that the children suffer more. That is the fact. That is the fact. Take it or leave it. Your kids are very happy and have a balance health and mental stuff when they know that their dad and their mom are together and they love themselves very well. And even children that they bring up in a very lovely family, they have their own attitude. Because children learn a lot from their environment. They learn a lot. Environment, I said it in one LS like that. Environment is a very big teacher. Don't think that your children don't know what is going on in the house. They know. They know your step. They know everything. So I'm begging you, always create time, even if you don't have any time. Even if you don't have any time. Yes, environment, feel free. Yes, environment. Your environment is a very big teacher. Is a very big influencer. Is a very big. Is there any English like empatha? Simple. Your environment have whether negative or positive impacts in the life of your children, in your own life self. It has. It has. And always tell your children they are not in competition with anybody. Tell them that they are not in competition with anybody. Let them learn how to be contented. Some children are actually depressed because they feel that this their classmates are wearing Gucci to school, are wearing Nick to school, whereby they are wearing the one without name. Italians will say marker. You get it? So they believe like that, and before you know it, wetin no get head and tail go just make them dey depress. But when you prepare them for the future, when you prepare, that's why I said you prepare them in biblical way, and you prepare them in the outside world. When you prepare them inside, tell them to be contented, tell them to be this. Even Jesus Christ, now for where animal they stay, dem born am. You get, but the mother was contented, and she know very well that she's carrying a savior. She know very well that who she is holding in her hand is greater than people that are born in hospital. And that is it. When you are contented with what you have, you iron that clothes. Iron it very well. If you don't have brown powder, you rub white one. You carry yourself like this, and you be going. That is content, and that is true happiness. Because if you don't have that spirit of being contented with what you have, you will be always be seeking for more. And guess what? Once you are seeking for more are being manufactured. And since more are being manufactured, you will not be contented. So it's very, very important to teach these children how to be contented. So now, signs that will make you to know that this your child is in depression or about being depressed. If your child starts being angry about any little thing, anytime that your child start being angry, as any little thing will make the child angry, just sit that child down and talk to the child. My dear, my love, what is it? What is it with you? Tell me, I will not tell anybody. If possible, take the child out to a very natural environment. Talk to this child. First of all, ask the child to forgive you if you have failed in your parental duty. Allow this child to be, as in let this child to confide in you. Let this child to trust you that you can handle this information. You know, so many kids are so scared to give out some information to their parents because they believe that their parents cannot handle the information. You understand? Learn how to handle information that these kids give you. Not if they tell you, say this person do this, you just rush and you start fighting the person, or you do this or you do that. Learn how to handle information that your kids give you. It's difficult, but just try to handle it. Another one, if this child starts isolating his or her own self, like this child don't find anything attractive again, if you like, buy anything, if you like, do anything for her, she's no longer attractive with anything again, anything around her, she's no longer attractive, she just do her thing, go her own way, begin the pursue am. Talk to her, ask her, my darling, what is it? Is there anything that is disturbing you in your school, among your friends, at home? Is there anything that is disturbing you? And it's very necessary you know your kid's friend. Know their friend is very, very necessary and very important that you know their friend. When you know the friend, you will know where the problem is coming from at times. Know the friend that he or she holds dear to their hearts. When you know their character, it will be very easier for you to even dictate what is going on in the life of your own child. You understand? So always when the child starts isolating his or her own self, make sure you go close to the child, sit the child down. If it will even take you to cry, cry. Talk to the child. Don't take it for granted. Don't say you are too busy, that she should just do her nonsense and just go. Don't take it that you are too busy. Sit this child down. Tell the child, please, take her to a very nice place. Tell her, please, please, my darling, tell me, what is it? What is it that is bothering you? No matter how heavy it is, tell me, I want to hear it. And even if the child did not tell you the first time, the second time, keep persuading. He or she might open up one day and tell you. You understand? Always, that is another second sign you know that this child is depressed. when he or she don't love things that they used to love before, that they don't like anything at all anymore. Even if you call them my love, my sweetheart, they no longer smile at you. They no longer love looking at you face to face, because normal children love watching their parents' face. If this child have stopped watching your face, this child have stopped looking you eyeball to eyeball, my darling, run very fast, check something is wrong somewhere. Check something is very very wrong somewhere. Another thing again, if you notice that your child, yeah, starts, as in when your child is talking, your child will now start comparing you, or comparing herself to other children. Hey, you see, not being contented is one of the higher, even HIV better pattern, because HIV gets drug where you're going to take and you still be normal. But if your child starts comparing, start living a life of comparison, you start comparing yourself with others, eh? Even you as an adult, when you live a life of always comparing yourself with another person, happiness is far from you, sadness is very close from you. Being a sadist is a very necessity, as it you will surely talk to a sadist, because nothing will make you happy. Even if your husband or your wife like make them kill yourself for you, you will not be happy, because you will always want more, you are not contented. You understand? When this child doing what, starts comparing you with other people, sit the child down, no, and give them education and the benefit of being contented with whatever they have. See, just carry and sit down, tell am say, in this world, is good though, be contented with whatever you have. You know, even most rich people, most people of not even rich, not even rich, people that are highly influential in this our world, they don't they don't fancy some kind of thing. There's some kind of thing that they don't fancy at all. You understand? There's some kind of thing, like when you see Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, she will just tie down her scarf like this, like what I don't. She don't even care about it. She even dey wear necklace, just wear her own native her thing, with one simple style that she will just sew her thing and just go. But me now, if I want to, like as I'm coming life now, I will not go and look for this thing and wear. Look for, as in, looking nice is very very important, but being contented with whatever you have is a very great tool for you to live a very comfortable life. Even to your children too. Always teach them to be contented. Yes, provide the one that you can provide, and always give them. You see, children love reasons. So many children, if you give them reason, they understand. But whereby you don't give them reason, they feel that you are just commanding them to do that. They will not do it, because they feel that you are just commanding them to do what they don't want to do. Always give your kids reasons for some actions. It will not belittle you. No. Instead, it will make you greater. You understand? There is no special, is as a training kids is God's grace. Is God's grace. And see, it's very important. Like women particularly have this particular gift to notice when things are going wrong around the environment. Women that really want to notice, they have this gift of knowing when things are going wrong around the environment that they live. They know. They know when maybe some particular children are trying to do this kind of a thing, trying to do this kind of a thing. It's very very necessary you give your children time and attention. I'm saying it. Don't just be physically present and emotionally absent. I don't know if you get what I mean. You know, some people might be physically present, but emotionally they are absent. You get what I mean? Like when your child wants to discuss about what happened in the school, what happened among her and her friend, what happened in the cartoon that she even watched, what happened amongst the siblings, what happened anywhere and anytime it happened. Eh? You, the parents, you will not have that time to listen to it. Emotionally, you are not there. You feel it's just you. Um, you feel it's just you providing the children of anything that they want, providing the children, maybe giving them 50-50 euro every day to take care of themselves, providing them everything that they want. No, that is not just it. That is not just it. Why is this thing paused? Sit. That is not just it. It's very, very important. What is wrong with my phone? It's very, very important you give them that time to. Okay. I don't know. The thing just stayed there. I don't know what is wrong. White sea. So let me just continue what I'm saying. It's very, very important. Nora, thank you so very much, honey. Thank you for the amazing thumbs up. I don't take it for granted. It's very important, no matter how busy you are, make sure that these keys are your priority. There is nothing that you give them, there is no time that you give them that is not worth it. You understand? There is no time that you give them, even if you are working. If you come back, make out time to gist with them, as in even if it's 5 minutes as you are eating, maybe they are still awake. As you are eating, you talk to, so many children self can't even recognize their parents anymore. They can't even recognize their parents. They can't even say, oh, this is what my mom actually look like. All you do is you give them whatsoever they need without even giving them the most thing that they need. You might buy Gucci for them, they will outgrow the Gucci. You might buy toys for them, $1 million toys. They might outgrow the toys. It's not even they might. They will surely outgrow the toys. Eh? But the only thing you give them is that attention and time. Even if you are in a distance relationship that your husband is not close to, that your wife is, technology have even made things very easy. You understand? So kind of those some things that you do if you were to be around. You do them through the telephone. You are not present there, but emotionally they are feeling your presence because you normally ask them, my darling, what happened in school today, what do this, what do, and but just carry out this research. If you ask your kids question about their school, about what happens to them, there is this kind of joy that they even feel among themselves. There is this kind of happiness that they feel deep down there, that you are even that even have time to discuss with them, and they will be very happy telling you so many things, even the one you wish to hear and the one you don't wish to hear. So I beg all of us, you see, you see, your the so many wives, are like, I have some friends that are actually praying for their mother-in-law every day of their life. They are blessing their mother-in-law every day of their life. Do you know why? Because what the mother-in-law bestowed on their son, bestowed to their son, on their son. English no be my language, make una manage me, package am as I package am. What the mother-in-law in-law bestowed on the son, eh, is wonderful. As in, they are feeling the impact, the positive impact of a well-trained husband. Why I also have some friends, that every minute of their life they are cursing their mother-in-law. Every minute of their life they are cursing their mother-in-law, saying that their mother-in-law did not train did not train their husband at all. The husband at all. You get the point? So that is it. If just train your son the same way you train your daughter. So many husbands are si Chibuike agbatụla TV a na ọsịsọ. Ngwa gawa n'ịnọ n'ịnọ n'ịnọ. Sorry guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just talking to my kids. So if you know the as in if you know the impact you can put in your daughter, also put it in your son. Teach them equal things so that one woman will not tomorrow curse you for a bad work that you just did. You get the point? So one woman will not just insult, as in live all the days of her life. What see ya na three, which are three or four. They happy, yeah, they happy the vote properly. Happy the loud too much. You know? See ya volume open the machine was machines are machine. Sorry guys. So you see, make out time, make out time to give to your children what you want to see in a well-trained child outside tomorrow. I know these days self, these children self at times you might be just be talking, and they will be playing with your emotions up and down. Just shall try your best. As my grandma will always say, she will say, "Eku eku mere ono, eku anogi mere ntị." You understand? So just do your best and leave the rest for God. Give your children that time and attention. The toys and everything that you are buying for them is very good, is very okay. But that is not all. The most expensive gift you give them is that time and attention. Like phone addiction is so common, myself inclusive. Let's learn how to minimize it. Let's learn how to minimize it, as in say God grace to even stop the phone addiction of a thing. But what will we do? Let's just try how to minimize it for the betterment of our future and for the betterment of our own children. You understand? And even to our own children, because it's still what we give to our children, they will give to their own children, and their children will give to their own children. You get what I mean? So, so guys, even if we did not even if you did not take anything from all the whole things that I have said today, I want you to take these things and carry out the research or the experiment or is it an experiment or a research? Carry out the research. You understand? Carry out the research. You can carry it randomly, or you can do the sampling. Anyhow you want to carry out the research, just carry out this research. Sit your children down, have time with interactive time with them, joke with them, play with them, watch cartoons with them. Even at times you can even say, okay, every day I'll be giving you 2 hours or 1 hour or 30 minutes, just in moments with them, just joke with them, just gist with them, just laugh with them, even through phone, even through present. Don't ever allow yourself to be emotionally absent from your kids. You understand? Let's try to avoid being emotionally absent. Man, please, 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 I beg you in God's name, avoid being emotionally absent. It was when Omax Lifestyle hosted me. I know, I understand that thing, but I never knew the word that we use to qualify it. So she hosted me as a guest, and we were discussing about a topic, about similar topic like this. And it was even a man that wrote it there. He said that daddies are physically present, are most at times physically in the home, and that is why kids seems to be more attached to their mother than their father. And I think about it and I said that is just the fact. And okay, now in this crazy world that everybody is looking for money, and the mother is busy looking for money, YouTube or anywhere, YouTube or anything is taking most of her time, and the father on his own is looking for money because the family cannot survive without money. The father is looking for money, the mother is looking for money, then the whole family, nobody now have that emotional. Then the family now, everybody is physically present, while emotionally everybody is absent. So in this case now, what do you think becomes of the children? You understand? From there now you will know what I'm trying to say. These fathers are emotionally absent, and that is why the kids are more attached to their mother. So what now happens now if the mother too becomes emotionally absent? That means the kids will here, here. You get my point now. So what am I trying to say now? No matter anything that is, no matter how anything, I will not give examples with celebrities because I don't know, maybe it's even once in a month that they stay with their kids and they show us video. You get? So let's just carry out this research. Make out time for your kids. I will like you to give have time with your children, play with them. In fact, at times even run with them, even do now. Let me and tell me the joy that they felt when you with them. Take it or leave it. That is the best gift ever you can give them. That is the best gift. That attention, that that interaction. That take it or leave it. With that, you will know when they are into depression. With that, you will know when they need somebody to speak to. With that, you know when they are mentally, and as in, you know when they are okay. You know when they are okay. I don't know if I made a lot of points to you, but I think that I made some points. And at this point, I would like some people to also give some points that they think that might also help out in this particular, as in some kind of things that they think that is also a sign that a child is depressed. I don't know if anyone will want to contribute anything at all. I'm having 13,000 people in the mansion. 13,000, yes. So guys, I need some suggestion if you don't mind. I need some suggestion. No worry, I go. No worry, somebody go use laptop do Christmas for me. I will come. They use StreamYard so that people will jump in and contribute. Somebody's song go find you. So I don't thank you so much, guys. I don't take it for granted. This your thoughts. Oh, I've been provoked before, but now I don't provoke again. Thank you so very much, so much. Thank you. Thanks so for this amazing. Wow, Jesus Dio. You piace. This is Italian. To piace. Oh, so it is actually helpful. So guys, I need some contribution. Do you think do you think that there is any gift in this world that you can give to your children? You know, even if you like be buying them um um Toto DK, yes, during the lockdown, Toto DK channel then grab and rub. I don't know if the channel still exists. I love watching her channel because she has so many things to offer. So Toto DK was like Toto DK was like talking about the pandemic, and she said that she's so addicted to social media, that her son Android told. She said she said, mommy, she said mommy, and she answered, and she said her son told her that mommy, you are so boring. And she was like, Andrea, why will you say that I am boring? Why will you say that I'm boring? She said that the son said, mommy, you stay all day, or you are on call, or you are doing your program, or you are just always on phone. You don't even have my time anymore. I don't even gist with my mom again. Mommy, you are so boring these days. And she was like, please forgive me. And according to her, she said she cried and she felt so sad about the whole thing. And she begged him to forgive her, that she's going to change. You So you see, it's very, very important, very, 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 very important that we actually give lots of time to our kids. Is worth more than gold, more than silver, more than anything that you can give them in this life. Always watch out for your children to know when they develop that signs of depression. If you know when they are no longer happy, as in, please, even no matter any kind of word that come out for your children mouth, always read meaning to it, especially those one that looks like that seems threatening. You understand? Always read meaning to it. Ask them why they uttered such word. Always ask them. See, grass. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. So you see, so you see, it's very eh? Okay. Okay, sis. Okay, sis. Thank you. So don't take it for granted. So you see, is I have not experienced something like this. Why will YouTube be previewing and I'm live streaming and they are previewing? So you see, it's very, very important. If you know the signs that you have as an adult that is on depression. Look, watch out for it in your child to know when that child is depressed. That child might not be happy again, nothing again worth anything in this life as far as she's concerned. She just wants to be on her own always. She just want to she just want to do some kind of things on her own. My darling, rush, rush and talk to her. Rush and be her friend. Be a friend. Don't Yes, having other friends is good, but always be a friend to your child. Be a friend to your children. Be their gossip mate, their gossip partner. Gossip with your children. Gossip with them very well. Be their playmate. Play with them very well. Be their admirer. Always admire them. Be their praiser. Always praise them. Praise them even when they do mistake. I know it's difficult, even me. Praise them. Praise them and correct them with love. You understand? And I think always impact them that yes, their color, that their color have nothing. Because so many kids are even depressed because of how the face skin have told them they are ugly because of their color or something. Their color have oil. Happy, happy. Tell them that this their color have even oil. Why did just tell them that this their color have so many benefits more than even the fair skin, that they shouldn't be jealous of anyone. Talk to them, tell them that they are the original creation of God. As in, talk to them, make them to value themselves, that they are pure belly in this. Mm? Tell them, remind them that even what they are using to sustain this space is coming from the foolishness of the leaders of Africa. Tell them, things to them, and make them to build their self-confidence. And I think that is the only way that this the first skill used in building their kids self-confidence, that they see the other skill as being inferior. I believe if we apply these things, there this world will be a better place for everybody, because it's because of some kids that are depressed. Some kids are depressed and they go into smoking, into drinking, into clubbing, into so many things, looking for things that will make them to be happy, because they believe that should be just their own destruction. You get it? So it's very, very important to pay attention to your kids. Pay them like nobody. As in, I know talking to everybody. It's not easy, but always tell your kids that they are the best thing that has ever happened to you. That you love them. Always bless them. See, actually, I don't know what White Sea is doing right now. I don't know the 5 minutes every minute they are previewing this my live stream. I am live again. Preview. Hey, white tea, white tea, white tea, white tea. So guys, please try carry out this what is it called? This research, and don't fail to give me a feedback. Thanks so very much for tuning to Rose Uzoma TV. Take it or leave it. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you, and may God reward you, because it's only God that can sincerely reward you. May God reward you and give you the grace, the patience, the endurance, because bringing up a child is not a day job. Like one actress said that she wished to marry, but she's scared to bring a child into the world, that she's so scared. You understand? Even me, at times I've become scared that this thing that God has blessed, I even deliver very well. Can I deliver very well? I just pray God to give us that grace to deliver very well, to help us to help our children to accomplish the mission that he have sent them to come into this world to do, because they are the children. Yes, we read Bible, but our children are the we are the Bible that our children are reading every day of their life, every minute of their life. We are the Bible that our children are reading. So I urge us and to be conscious of what we do in their presence. And God, please give us that grace to carry on this um this duty that you have bestowed onto us, to carry it on, because if you did not give us that grace, we will not accomplish what you have bestowed. We are only a caretaker. We are only a caretaker, and without the grace of God, we cannot do anything. We cannot do anything. We cannot impact these children positively. We cannot impact them no matter how we try. Without God by our side, because I have seen children of pastors that even read Bible from Genesis to Revelation 50 times. Yes, they went out and they became something else. So you see that it's just God alone that has the final ability, the final how would I say it, to help us to make these children to grow the way he wishes them. Because there is nobody in this life that came in that is in this world that don't have a mission that he or she was created to accomplish. You understand? But lack of good parental guidance can also make this mission not to be accomplished. And good parental guidance can make this mission to be accomplished, and even more, what, and even more of it to be accomplished. May God give us the grace to give to our children what we make them to be exceptional, as in good, to be a positive example to everyone out there, and not that anybody that comes across our children will be insulting us, will be cursing us, will be regretting why did they meet these people. You understand? I just pray God to give us that grace to train our children in a way that tomorrow will be proud of them and they will be proud of us. Because I know so many children that are not proud of their parents. Yes, even if I have not seen, I have read that so many children are not proud of their parents. Not because their parents don't have money, not because their parents don't provide everything that they want, but because their parents are not with them emotionally. And because of this, they are not proud about them when they are when they are when they are big, as in when they are above 18. They are no longer proud of what their parents have bestowed on them. You get it? So, friends, priority. Make our children to always, how will I say it? Always see themselves as one of the biggest things that have happened to us, and create time for them. You see this time. I can't even count how many times I have mentioned it here. Always create time for this. Always create time for them. And when you create, and when you do, you will never in this life and even beyond this life regret it. Because one day you must, one day be one day. That thing that their friend is imparting on them, that thing that anybody is imparting on them, whether negative or positive, they will not know when they voice it out to you, and you will know what is going on in their life. You get it? So, guys, thanks so very much for coming. I don't know if anybody wants to say anything. Do anybody want to say anything? If you want to say anything, please say. Say what you want to say. Type what you want to. I don't know know if anybody have. I have 8 million amazing people in this house. Do anybody want to say anything? So guys, always watch out for your kids, please. Watch out for your kids. Watch out for your kids. You know, some kids will even come out and tell their friends that I don't even have any reason living again. I'm not happy living in this life again. I just want to end it. When their parents at home are busy looking for money, buying them good, buying them everything they want to buy for them, but that is not what they want. They need that time, that attention, that peace of mind. That's what they need. Get the point. So it's not easy. May God help us to be a good parents to our children. Mommy, yeah, kind of like yeah, really. Oh my children. Nobody want to say anything. Nobody want to say anything. Nobody want to say anything. You should say this one of the group of people who just plug their phone for me, Thomas. Lord Jesus, I thank you. Oh God, I'm having low battery. I wish I had battery for this news. This thing. I don't know something. Yeah, let's go. Ah. It's back to 7. You too. I know this topic is somehow. It's well with our throat. You to just hang me like this. Maybe I don't get respect too. But when you will hang it, to be heard. here. Oh. I thought people are here.